Welcome, brave viewers, to a chilling exploration into the darkest corners of American folklore. In this spine-tingling video, we delve into 5 bone-chilling tales that defy explanation, sending shivers down the spines of those who dare to listen. From malevolent entities tormenting unsuspecting families to legendary creatures haunting the shadows, these true American horror stories will grip your imagination and leave you questioning the thin veil between the natural and supernatural. Buckle up, turn down the lights, and prepare to be captivated by the unsettling narratives that have etched their mark on the annals of paranormal history. 1. The Haunting of the Bell Witch Cave. In the quiet town of Adams, Tennessee, a sinister presence looms over the Bell family. The tale dates back to the early 19th century when John Bell and his family began experiencing strange and terrifying occurrences on their farm. It all started with unexplained noises, including eerie scratching and knocking on their doors. As the weeks passed, the disturbances escalated, and the Bell family began witnessing the manifestation of a malevolent entity, now famously known as the Bell Witch. The entity targeted John Bell specifically, tormenting him with physical attacks and a haunting voice that echoed through the family home. Neighbors and friends who visited the Bells also fell victim to the malevolent force. The local community became captivated by the supernatural events, and word of the haunting spread far and wide. Despite attempts to leave the farm and seek refuge elsewhere, the Bell family found no escape from the relentless torment. The haunting continued until John Bell's mysterious death in 1820, leaving behind a legacy of horror that endures to this day. The Bell Witch Cave, located near the original homestead, is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity, drawing thrill seekers and ghost hunters from around the world. 2. The Stanley Hotel, inspiration for The Shining. Nestled in the picturesque mountains of Colorado, the Stanley Hotel has a long and dark history that served as the inspiration for Stephen King's iconic novel, The Shining. Built in 1909 by freelance Oscar Stanley, the hotel has witnessed decades of paranormal activity that continues to baffle and terrify those who dare to enter. One of the hotel's most famous ghosts is that of Flora Stanley, the wife of the hotel's founder, who is said to lovingly play the piano in the grand ballroom. Guests have reported hearing the melodic tunes echoing through the empty halls late at night, even when the piano sits untouched. Room 217, where Stephen King himself stayed, is known for its own spectral inhabitant. Legend has it that a former housekeeper named Elizabeth Wilson met a tragic end in that room, and her ghost is said to linger, tidying up and unpacking guests' belongings. As guests traverse the long, eerily quiet hallways, they might encounter the ghostly figures of children playing. These apparitions are believed to be the spirits of children who once lived in the hotel when it served as a school. The Stanley Hotel's haunted history has made it a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts and thrill seekers, with ghost tours and investigations providing an immersive experience into the unsettling world that inspired one of the most famous horror novels of all time. 3. The Legend of the Jersey Devil. Deep in the heart of the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, a mythical and malevolent creature known as the Jersey Devil is said to roam the dense forests, instilling fear in anyone who crosses its path. The legend dates back to the 18th century and centers around the Leeds family, who lived in the area. As the story goes, Mother Leeds was a poor, overburdened woman with 12 children. Frustrated and overwhelmed upon discovering she was pregnant with her 13th child, she cursed the unborn baby, expressing a wish that it be born a devil. To her horror, the child was indeed born with twisted features, bat-like wings, and a piercing, otherworldly scream. The creature, now known as the Jersey Devil, quickly grew into a nightmarish entity that terrorized the region. Descriptions of the beast vary, but witnesses often report glowing red eyes and a blood-curdling scream that chills the bones. The creature is said to swoop down from the darkened skies, attacking livestock and striking fear into the hearts of those who cross its path. Over the years, numerous sightings and encounters with the Jersey Devil have been reported, contributing to its status as one of America's most enduring and chilling legends. 4. The Amityville Horror, a house possessed. In the quiet town of Amityville, New York, the ominous Dutch colonial house at 112 Ocean Avenue became the epicenter of a chilling tale that has captivated horror enthusiasts for decades. The story began in 1974 when Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered his entire family in their sleep, claiming he was compelled to commit the heinous act by unseen forces within the house. Just over a year later, the Lutz family moved into the same house, hoping for a fresh start. However, their dream home quickly transformed into a nightmare. The Lutz family experienced a series of terrifying events, including unexplainable odors, mysterious slime oozing from the walls, and unsettling paranormal visions. The most infamous aspect of the haunting was the presence of a demonic entity with glowing red eyes, often seen peering through the windows. The Lutzes claimed that they were physically attacked by unseen forces, and the atmosphere in the house became increasingly oppressive. Frightened for their lives, the Lutz family abandoned their home after only 28 days, leaving behind a legacy of horror that inspired books, movies, and countless nightmares. The Amityville Horror remains one of the most notorious cases of alleged paranormal activity, sparking debates and speculation about the true nature of the haunting. 5. The Mothman Prophecies, Point Pleasant's Winged Harbinger. In the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a series of bizarre and unsettling events unfolded in the 1960s, culminating in the emergence of a mysterious creature known as the Mothman. The legend began on November 15, 1966, when two couples encountered a winged humanoid figure with glowing red eyes near the abandoned West Virginia Ordnance Works. As word of the Mothman spread, more residents reported sightings of the creature, often accompanied by eerie premonitions of impending disasters. The Mothman became associated with the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge on December 15, 1967, which claimed the lives of 46 people. Some believe the Mothman's presence was a harbinger of the disaster, warning the town of the impending tragedy. Eyewitness accounts describe the Mothman as a tall figure with large wings and the ability to fly at incredible speeds. The sightings persisted for over a year, but after the Silver Bridge collapse, the Mothman seemingly vanished, leaving behind a legacy of fear and mystery. To this day, the Mothman remains an enigmatic figure in paranormal lore, with Point Pleasant embracing its supernatural history through the annual Mothman Festival and a statue commemorating the winged creature that once haunted the town. As we bring this journey through true American horror stories to a close, we're left with a lingering sense of unease, a reminder that the line between reality and the supernatural is often blurred. Whether it's the malevolent Bell Witch, the ghostly inhabitants of the Stanley Hotel, the ominous presence of the Jersey Devil, the haunting echoes of the Amityville Horror, or the enigmatic Mothman of Point Pleasant, these tales resonate with the collective fears that have fueled our fascination with the unknown. As you navigate the corridors of these narratives, remember that the shadows hold secrets, and the unexplained may be lurking just beyond our understanding. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling journey into the heart of true American horror. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and never underestimate the power of the unknown.